should admit I had the most successful 4 years of my life, but I'm gonna vote for some. I said, and now that person came back to me. I don't want that person. I don't want that person. You know, they say you should take everybody, but that's not the way I'm built. It's one of those little problems. This person, no, this was in the Republican primary. Said, I had the best 4 years I've ever had under Trump, but I'm going to support this one. I said, that's the end of that. You know, when they came back, we're going to lower interest rates. We're going to have low taxes. We're going to have tremendous incentives for small business. You know, small business is much bigger than big business in this country when you add it all up. And we're going to take care of small business. Thank you. Sir, what's your name? Travis Finkenminer. I'm from Palmyra, Pennsylvania. I'd like to welcome you both here, and it's an honor to stand before you. Thank you, Mr. President. Is it possible to correct the extensive damage the current administration has caused related to our safety and security, from the border crisis to the plethora of weapons left behind in Afghanistan? I fear for my 3 adolescent sons. At night, what do I tell Kale, Kate, and Cole about their safety and their future of this great nation? Well, the first thing you should do is pray. Because what they've done, and I hate to use it, what these stupid people, naive people, but bad people, you know, weaponization. Again, they're after me. I got more court cases. On Friday I have one, on Monday I have one. And they do that for very bad reasons. They don't want you to campaign. They want to keep you off the campaign. They want to try and take as much money as possible instead of putting it in. But let me just tell you, the hardest problem we have is a smart president will be able to get along with Russia and China. There are a lot of reasons why. But the biggest problem we have is they've allowed 21 million people into our country. And I told you last night, I tell you tonight, it's the single biggest problem. They've poisoned our country. They're coming in from prisons. They're coming in from mental institutions. Terrorists are coming in. The criminals are coming off the streets in Caracas, Venezuela, but all over the world, not just in South America. It's the single hardest problem that we would have never had. If I were president, you wouldn't have that problem. You wouldn't have inflation. You wouldn't have Russia attacking Ukraine. You wouldn't have had October 7th with Israel. You wouldn't have had the Afghanistan disaster, which I think is the single most embarrassing day in the history of our country, where they had billions of dollars of equipment. We lost 13 great soldiers, and I celebrated and honored their wonderful, they call them their children, and they are their children. They're wonderful children. They're kids. I went to Arlington Cemetery with them the other day, and at their request, and John knows this better than anybody, and it was very tough for me to get there. I will tell you, I don't want to say that, but it was very tough. I was in a different part of the world, frankly, and I got there, and we had a beautiful couple of hours together. First we had a ceremony, and then we had we went down to the grave sites, and they said, "Sir, could we have a picture with my son?" In one case, it was a daughter. "Could we have a picture with my daughter?" We took pictures. We had stayed for a long time, and then I left, and that was it. I thought it was beautiful. And those people are phenomenal. What they've done, Joe Biden and Kamala killed those children because of their incompetence, just like they had a gun that killed them. And I went home, and I thought it was a beautiful thing. I told my wife, I told a great first lady who people love. They love her. But I said, it was so sad and yet so beautiful and joyful in a sense. I mean, the people, they had something that was very special. And I went there, and, you know, I had them up to Bedminster. I got to know many of them, most of them. But I get home, and I get a call from one of my people. "Sir, they're saying that you use this for public relations purposes." And you know what happened? It was so beautiful. Every one of those people made a video to say that Donald Trump came there. I get enough publicity. I don't need publicity. I'd like to get half the publicity. I'd be very happy. But they said that, and you know, you show the videos. The videos became very, very well known and famous, actually. Some beautiful statements, and I went there. I got nothing out of that except to take care of people that were not taken care of by our government. And Joe Biden and Kamala should call those people and apologize because that was the most incompetent withdrawal in the history of our country. There's never been anything so. Think of it. We took the military out first. You're supposed to take the military out last. Once the military was gone, they had free shots at us. We took the military out first, and then it began. We lost 13 soldiers. Many were horribly wounded, meaning no legs, no arms. The face was obliterated. Many, we don't even talk about those people, and we have to. We left Americans behind, and you cover that better than anybody. We left many Americans behind, and we left billions and billions of dollars of brand new military equipment behind that now they are one of the largest sellers of military equipment in the world. Afghanistan, they're selling the equipment that we just walked away from. It was so incompetent, but to be with those people was a real honor, I have to tell you. And for them to go out of their way, and every one of them made a video. They said, "Sure, could you take a picture next to the grave of my son?" I said, "Of course." Can you imagine if I said, "No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it." But every one of those people appreciated it, and every one of them made a tape, and they sent it out, and it became very viral, as they say nowadays. And it was a great honor for me to be there. Thank you.